we're seeing is a real surge in vulnerability to violence against the poor as a result of a lot of the containment and lockdown circumstances. You can imagine for the poor who are also under these restrictions of movement, you have, first of all, a surge in vulnerability of violence in the home, in places that are just dangerous to live because of domestic violence, because of gender violence. So we have millions of women and girls who are locked in places of violence in their home or in other shelters or compounds. The second surge of violence is also in the area of online sexual exploitation of children, as you have a surge of the couch economy in advanced economies. You then also have vulnerability in very poor countries for the online sexual exploitation of children, and authorities are sounding the alarm around that around the world. And then thirdly, you have an increased surge in vulnerability to trafficking, as the poorest of the poor don't have the margin to survive a lockdown for 21 days. And so they end up desperately getting rolled into these trafficking schemes. So it's not commonly seen or understood, but this pandemic is producing a great surge in vulnerability to violence, and governments and agencies that care about the poor are in need of being able to respond.
And Gary, all these areas you highlight, I know are areas that IJM devotes staff to in terms of combating these areas of violence. But what's happening now? Are you able to conduct this work given the lockdown measures or the stay-at-home notices that have been put in place?
Yeah, thankfully, we're able to continue our operations in partnership with local governments and in partnership with local community organizations. So we're helping them strengthen their capacity to find the violence by upping their reporting mechanisms of hotlines, online hotlines or phone-based hotlines for reporting the abuses. So we help them increase that. We help them also with technology to find the criminals and bring the evidence against them, but also to do rescue operations. Just a day and a half ago, we were able to support the Philippine police authorities to do a rescue operation to get 7 kids rescued out from whether they were suffering under online sexual exploitation. Part of what we're doing is helping provide these authorities and caregivers with the personal protective equipment so they can actually go out safely into the community and bring rescue and care for those who are vulnerable. So that's possible to do, and but it's a great need at the moment.